Shalom. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, and honors to the apostles and others great milestone. And salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Aydin Allah from GMA Chicago, and this lesson is gonna be about division. All right, and right now, what you see here on the news, which is being spoken about a lot lately, is that the CEO of United Healthcare has been assassinated, and that CEO was assassinated by another Edomite. Now I don't know if it was planned or not, but hey, you can see that these people that pay for health insurance, car insurance, or whatever insurance that they're paying are basically fed up of paying insurance, right? People will be buying insurance, especially car insurance for an example, which you cannot drive unless if you have car insurance. Otherwise, if you get pulled over, you'll be fined hundreds and hundreds of dollars for it. But either way, you're still paying a large amount on car insurance, and Esau is basically robbing everybody, and these people, these people in the comments about the assassination of the CEO of United Healthcare, right? They didn't care about the the CEO at all right? They're actually cheering on for the man that assassinated him, because they know that this insurance is all nothing but just bullshit, all right? Just Esau, taking away their money, denying people's claims, their healthcare insurance claims, car insurance claims, right? And really, Esau is just being a greedy motherfucker. But yeah, you go into these videos, all right, and these news sources about this situation, all right. These people are actually, they actually really just don't care about the death of the CEO at all right? But that goes to show you how, America is really divided. A lot more divided now so than ever, right? I'm gonna bring Matthew chapter 12, verse 26. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And hey, we're seeing that right now. Esau being divided against himself, right? Politically, especially. Well, there's division on a lot of categories. Politically, race, gender, all right. The vax and the unvax. Where America is really divided more than ever before in history. All right. Well, I'm going to start at verse 25 over here. And Yahushua knew the thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And that's right. Every kingdom divided against itself, it is brought to desolation. For an example, the Roman Empire, there was division, all right, amongst the Roman Empire. Roman emperors try to slay one another, all right, in order to obtain authority. There were division amongst the people, and now you're seeing that all over again here in America, all right. You have these bunch of presidential attempts of assassination on presidents and whatnot. People are racially divided. If people are divided politically, especially, right? But this goes to show you that Esau's kingdom is coming to an end. But hey, the main focus that we're going on here is um, Esau's kingdom collapsing. But here's Isaiah chapter 1, no, chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. And they, really, Isaiah 10 is really talking about, the rule of Sennacherib, right, the Assyrian Empire. But you can also use these scriptures, use this scripture to relate it today, because this is what Esau is exactly doing, all right. It says, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and you see Esau doing that. They make these laws and regulations, but they themselves, Esau, they don't follow it themselves. Instead, they bend the laws, and really, you use these laws against our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. These laws are meant to oppress you, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people. And Esau does that a lot. All right, they deny the rights of Jake. Especially through the laws and regulations. Through the insurance companies and shit, denying people's insurance claims, even though these people have been paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars in a year for the insurance that they need, whether it be Medicare or healthcare, whatever, car insurance, whatever insurance that they need. These people are getting screwed over, and they have to pay for it because it's because Esau is setting up these unrighteous decrees, right? For an example, car insurance. You can't drive a car unless you have car insurance. Otherwise, if you get pulled over without car insurance, you will be basically fined a shitload of money. That widows may be the prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Verse 3, and what will ye do in the day of visitation and in desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? And hey, soon, alright, Esau's rulership will come to an end. Alright, we see that because of the prophecies that are coming to pass. and hey, Esau is not gonna have no remedy. Esau's not gonna have no help. This is basically, the Lord's about to come back and take Esau out of rulership, right? Because Esau is just not fit to rule. Going to Sirach, chapter 10, verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people. And here, you see that today, right? Esau Edom, that basically runs the entire world. And all you see is nothing but, division. All you see is nothing but, the people mourning because the wicked are in rulership. And they, Esau, they even destroyed their very own people. Financially, physically. But through the prudence of them which are in authority in the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And hey, exactly, the Lord is at the end of the day, is in control. The Lord sets up whoever he wants in rulership, right, for a purpose. And in due time he'll set over one that is profitable. All right, which Yahushua is about to come back and rule. Right, starting with Yahushua and his elect. Right, a righteous rulership wherein dwelleth righteousness, where we won't be going off. But yeah, an unwise king destroyeth his people, right? By Esau's policies and the shit that he does with the air and the food and everything. Dan 8, Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And that's right, through Esau's policy, his laws and regulations that he passes and stuff. Esau doesn't follow them himself, all right? But instead he uses these policies to cause craft to prosper, right? He causes, these policies, these policies that Esau set up is meant to oppress Jake, and not only Jake, but hey, Esau's very own people too, and that's where you see most of the division amongst Esau is coming at, Esau's own very people, all right, that are struggling out there in the workforce, all right. They're getting angry at those who are basically sitting at the table, eating everybody's wealth. I'll keep reading. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And here, Esau does that a lot. By peace, he does destroy many by his democracy, right? He sends out his army, right? Just as as people think that the U.S. Army would just come in peace and whatnot, but really, Esau is just there, going to a different land, just to take that country's resources, especially oil. Esau loves, to steal oil from these different countries, especially. Hey, as it says right here, but he shall be broken without hand. And hey, soon Esau is going to be no longer doing the things that he's doing right now. All right, once Yahushua returns and establishes rulership. Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And right now you're seeing the people mourn because, hey, Esau, Edom, the one that rules the world, the one that basically, the so-called Caucasian race of people, right? They own basically everything. These banks, these businesses, these insurance companies and stuff. They're basically robbing all of your wealth and impressing you through these laws, all right? This is Esau that is in authority. And right now the people are mourning because of this man. All right, Esau can't rule for shit. But hey, when the righteous are in authority, the people will rejoice. And hey, a righteous rulership will soon come. All right, in the very near future. Starting with Yahushua and his elect. And there, Esau is not going to have no part in our rulership. Basically, the tables are going to turn, right? Israel is going to be at the top, and Esau is going to be at the bottom, all right? But anyways, that was just it to that lesson, all right? What a time to be alive, especially in these times, right? Esau is really, really fed up with his own people, all right? And that's a beautiful thing to look at because, hey, just by seeing that alone, along with these other prophecies too that are coming to pass, we know that our salvation is nearer than what we believe. But yeah, I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.